just finished watching the first 3 episodes of Wu-Tang, an American Saga, the mini-series featured on Hulu that aired September 4th. And it's actually pretty good. It's actually an excellent series thus far. The episodes, each episode is named after a Wu-Tang song. The first one called Can It Be All So Simple from the Enter the Wu 36 Chambers debut CD. Episode 2, Winter Wars, is from the Iron Man CD from Ghostface Killah. And episode 3, All In Together Now, was actually a song recorded by RZA, ODB, and GZA before they became Wu-Tang. So this series takes you on a journey from their humble beginnings, how they formed and came together, and how they created the music. It definitely has the whole 90s nostalgia feel, the vivid imagery from the cars, the clothes, the hair, the jewelry. It definitely gives you a sense of what it was like in the 90s, particularly on the streets as well as in the home. The actors are doing excellent portraying the characters and playing the roles of key people in Wu-Tang's lives, starting with the matriarch of the family, Linda Diggs, played by Erica Alexander, who's a veteran actress. We all know her from Living Single, and she's the nurturer, she's the provider, she works hard, and while she's gone and away, RZA is just in his own world of playing music down in the basement. He's just so he's immersed in getting this music out of his head. So he is actually the peacemaker. He's the calm one. His character is played by Ashton Sanders. And before he's called RZA, his name is Bobby Diggs. So he is the one who's actually the focal point of the series and how he brings these artists together. From there, you see the interaction between RZA and his oldest brother, Devon. And Devon is considered the head of the household. So he makes sure that, the rent is paid. He's helping his mother with the bills. And even though he's the oldest brother, he hustles to get his money. And RZA is just, he wants RZA to help him out. So RZA does help him. But at the same time, his goal is to focus strictly on this music. Next in the household is RZA's sister, Cherie, played by actress Zoli Griggs. And she helps with the family while the mom is at work. She cooks and cleans, makes sure they eat, and take care of the younger sibling. Next, we meet Dennis, who is played by Sadiq Sanderson, who will later become Ghostface Killah. And he's the very loyal friend of RZA's brother, Devon. He's also a street hustler and a street dude. But he has a gift in terms of rhyming. He has a flow. He writes rhymes. RZA sees this in him, but he's so ingrained in the street life that he doesn't really focus on the music. We also see him in a relationship with RZA's sister. So this is the very first really love affair that we see in the series. Also, Ghostface Killah has the responsibility of taking care of 2 disabled siblings while his mother is going through an alcohol addiction. So the pressure of having to take care of his siblings, is why he's out in the street hustling to get money. We meet ODB's character, played by TJ Adams, who is dead on. He really has the essence of ODB in his character and role play. He looks like him, his mannerisms, the way he fixes his mouth, and his charisma is definitely ODB. As well as, being a loose cannon at times. The next character is Raekwon. His name is Shaw Raider. He's played by actor Shamik Moore. Now, Raekwon's character is the childhood friend of RZA. He's also the enemy of Ghostface because their sections of Staten Island are beefing with each other. They're in conflict to the point to where they want to kill each other. So it's going to be interesting to watch to see how they resolve their issues and come together to make this music. We first meet Shotgun, who later becomes Method Man. He's played by Dave East, and Dave East literally favors Method Man. He's tall, he has the same kind of hair, and his voice is very similar to Method Man. So his character isn't fully developed yet, but here we meet him at his job at the Statue of Liberty. And RZA knows that he can rap, so he invites him to come to the house to make music. Next character is GZA the Genius. We see a little of him. He's played by Janelle Young. His character is being developed. He's also the cousin of RZA. And we get to see Inspector Deck's character played by Joey Badass. We'll see more of them in later episodes. But for right now, it's an excellent, excellent show. I'm very impressed. This is a good thing for young artists to watch so that they can learn the history of the seasoned artists, the OGs, and see, their story, because they stand on their shoulders.